Hey guys, Chris here, founder of Rooted Music. Guys, at Rooted, our goal is to help you learn to play the music that you love by coaching you on the why and not just the what. And we're going to do just that in today's tutorial. But before we do, I'd love for you to subscribe to this channel here so you don't miss out on any of the new worship tutorials that we have for you. And I'd also love for you to check out the links in the description of this video where you can download our chord chart to this song for free, and also where you can learn more worship songs just like this for just $1 for the first 30 days. Check out those links and let's go ahead and dive into the video.
Hey, welcome back to another Rooted online guitar tutorial, where today we're taking a look at Matt Maher's version of Lord, I Need You. Super popular song, a lot of versions out there, but we are going to stick with his. I think that's probably that, or the Passion version is probably the one that you've encountered the most at your church. There's quite a few different variations of each chord in this song, but we're going to walk through that, no problem. It kind of just feels like every now and then the root is put in a different spot, and you'll see as we walk through it. But we're going to be in B flat, which I'm thankful for as a singer, as opposed to Chris Tomlin singing it a half step up. And we're going to be capoed 3, playing like we're in G, and you'll see me play the G shape several different ways. Sometimes like this, sometimes just like this, where I'm muting the 5th string, but I'm only using every other note. Like these 3 are open, and these 2, the 6th and the 1st string, are on the 6th fret, playing the B flat, and I'm just muting that string when I strum through it. So you'll also see we'll play the 4 sometimes like this, and sometimes we'll play it like this. And then there'll be a few other times where we won't just play a straight 1. We'll play a 1/3, and sometimes we'll play the 4, but we'll put the 6 in the bass, like that. A few piano chords on guitar for you, so a little something fresh and new. So on his version, he starts straight into the verse. He just plays the first line of his verse for his intro, and it's just this 1 to 4 to 1, and then he starts singing, "The Lord I come, 1, 4, 1, 5/7, 6, 5 sus, 4. So let's walk through that a little slower now. So it's 1, 4, 1, 5/7, 6. And that 5/7, I'm just not playing this top string. It's fine if you do. It just adds a 2 to the chord, but you're just taking the note that would be on top and you're putting it in the bottom right there. So, and then you're hearing that walk down to the 6th, the 1, 7, 6. So 6, and then the 5 sus to 4. And for that, we're just leaving these 2 fingers right here. So you play the 5 sus to the 4. You could play a straight 5 if you want, 6, like that. But for ease, I usually leave my fingers in the same place. So that's the first half of the verse. We can walk through one more time. Just 4, 1, 5/7, 6, 5 sus, 4. And then the second half is 1, 4, 1. Then straight to the 5 sus, 5 sus, 5, 4. And it holds that until it goes to the chorus. Then the chorus is 1, 4, 1, 5/7, 6, 4, 1, 5. And then the second half of the chorus walks up 1/3, 4, 1, then 4 with a 6 in the bass, and that's just going to be this 4, like we discussed at the very beginning of this. That's just this 4 with this open 6 right there in the bottom. So the whole chorus then ends with 1 to 5, back to the 1. And he plays a little turnaround, which we'll get into in a second. But so those chorus chords again, and we'll play them in time this time, is Lord, I 1, 4, 1, 5/7, 6, 4, 1, 5, 1/3, 4, 1, 4/6, then 1, 5, then 1. And Matt, specifically on the turnaround between the first chorus and second verse, he does 1 to 1 sus. So you're just dropping this note on the second string down to an E flat. So, and that's just going to be the first finger on the 4th fret of the second string. And then he goes into the verse 1, 4, back into it, right into the second verse. So on the bridge to this song, coming out of the chorus, he's on the 1, and then it goes straight into the teach my song to rise to you. That's a 4, 1/3, 5, 6. Then he does something a little interesting here with the piano. It's 4, and then it's kind of like, I would describe it like a 1, but with a 3rd in the bass, and then the 1 up here is dropped to a major 7. So he's playing that and then to a 4. So it's just 4, I would say 1 major 7 over 3. You could also think of it as like a 5 with a 6 in the bass. Or excuse me, not a 6, but a 5 with a 3 in the bass. If you want to talk actual letters, or excuse me, chord names, this would be an F with a D in the bass, and I'm actually leaving that 3rd string open, so that's also adding a sus. So yeah, I would probably define it as a 1 major 7 with a 3 in the bass. So 4, 1 major 7 over 3, back to 4, and then the last time it goes, and when I cannot stand, that's the 1/3, 5 to 6, just like the first half did. And then it just finishes with 4, 5, 1, and it goes to the 1/3, then straight into the chorus, Lord, I need you, and so on.
Guys, thanks so much for joining us today in this tutorial. I hope you really enjoyed it and learned a lot through it. Make sure to subscribe to our channel here so you don't miss any of the new tutorials we have coming up. And make sure to check out those links in the description of this video so you don't miss out on the chord chart and you don't miss out on more and more worship song coaching for just $1 for the first 30 days. Check out those links and we'll see you soon.